Greetings, my fellow Foxes. This is Fox Coop via the Foxtron presenting to you today breaking news. Batista rumored to return to WWE soon. So, you know, Batista left 2010 over the limit after the Last Man Standing match with John Cena, in which he embarrassed him. It wasn't. No, that wasn't Last Man Standing match. That was the one before. It was the one where you got thrown off, and then next night on Raw, he was in a wheelchair. And, you know, he said, I quit. And, you know, we know that Batista wanted to leave because he wanted to pursue other ventures. And because he didn't really like the whole PG era kind of thing. And it didn't really fit his kind of groove. I mean, you know, he's just that kind of guy that just didn't really, you know, go with the era. Or he didn't really feel naturally involved in it. So, you know, apparently he is meant to, well, rumored to be returning at next year's Royal Rumble 2013. Now, I don't know if he's just going to be appearing in the match as a one-off, or if he's actually going to come back and have a few more years, because this guy has a few more years. He's been a top guy. We know with, you know, John Cena, how, you know, him and Cena were the top guys. You know, as John Cena won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 21 against JBL, Batista beat Triple H, and they both rocketed to superstardom at the same time, really. And you could say he's the second top guy, you know, next to John Cena, you know, especially, you know, he had a really good reign. You could compare Sheamus's reign to Batista's reign, in which he won it in the Royal Rumble, and then how he had it for pretty much the whole year, and how they're trying to build Sheamus up on SmackDown, and how they were, you know, they had Batista on SmackDown, and, you know, it's a bit of a resemblance, is, and considering it was about 7 years ago as well. So, yeah, now, we know he had his first MMA fight because he was interested in that against Vince Lucero, you know, the irony of Vince, you know, his boss before, Vince McMahon. Now, this is a really overweight guy, and he should have really demolished him, but, I mean, it could have been nerves in his first fight. I mean, you could say he did demolish him because in the first fight, the first round, sorry, he won by TKO, but obviously in the beginning of it, you know, you think Batista would just go pounding on him like the animal would be. But, you know, didn't go, but we'll see his future MMA bouts. So that's the thing. Would he continue with MMA, or would he come back to WWE? So, like I said, this is rumored, but this could be likely that he could be returning, well, at least showing his face at Royal Rumble 2013. So, yeah, like I said, he could have a good few years as the top guy, you know. Even when he didn't win the World Championship, he was always at the top pretty much. Had good rivalries, could be a face, could be a heel. You know, very credible. He definitely did some good matches, you know. So, he had good matches with The Undertaker. He had good matches with Edge. He had good matches with Rey Mysterio. Yeah, heck, you know, he had the whole package. And, you know, I'm playing, you know, a match right now with him and Mason Ryan. Now, you know, Mason Ryan's a lookalike. But in terms of talent, the guy can no way touch Batista. Dave Bautista. So, yeah. And he also had a match, good match with Eddie Guerrero at No Mercy 2005, which was really good. Eddie Guerrero's last pay-per-view. But, yep, that's all I have to say. So thanks for watching my video. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment on whether you're really wanting Batista to return to WWE, and subscribe for, you know, the best source for WWE news and rumors. And you know, I just mixed up my outro a bit because yeah, I didn't want to bombard it with social stuff like WWE, so, you know, I hope it's a bit more clean. And all I have to say is also, you can also check out my also, repeatingly, why am I also, blah blah. Now, you can check out my recent video in which I talk about how to be bold, so yeah, check it out, wherever direction it is. You know, this is a new thing, obviously. But that's just one of my how-to videos, and you know, sorry I couldn't make a video for 2 weeks, just been busy, you know, work and stuff, schoolwork and stuff, obviously. And you know, like I said, WWE 13 is coming out anyway, so, you know, all I can say is the videos that are coming out now, just, you know, just preparing for that really. So, you know, you can be on a relaxed hold, and when that comes out, there's going to be an adrenaline rush, I can tell you that for a fact. So, yeah, thanks for watching my video. This is Fox by the Foxtron, and I'm over. Now!